guys, welcome to this episode. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can get super sharp images. I'm going to show you 3 things that you really need to be aware of. So number 1, if I click on my menu, so if I go to Q button, so if I go to my menu, so the first thing I want to show you is sharpening of the images. So if I'm doing this on a Canon 5D, just to let you know. So if I click on this button here and hover to my user depth, select 1. Okay, so let me do that again. Sorry, Q button, select that. Click. So I've selected 1. Go to Info, scroll to Sharpness, and increase your sharpness with the wheel over here. So what I've got it right up to 7. So that will just add a little bit more sharpness to your image. Okay, tip number 2 is click on this button here. So when you've got it in live view mode, so I've got some stuff over here as you can tell, and I've got this in focus. That's not in focus. Okay, so if I move this back a little bit, you will see that's now more in focus, and if I pull it out, you can see that's more out of focus. The reason why I say that is because I've got a focal point to this dinosaur over here. So how can I check this? If you click on this magnification button, you can zoom into the live view and see what's in focus. So you can clearly see that's more in focus. You can also use your lens wheel to get it more in focus. Okay, just a little bit more in focus. And if you zoom back out, you can see that the dinosaur is in focus. So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3 is if you press this icon here, it will take you to your manual focus point. So what I've got is 1-point focus mode. So what you need to do is move this around. So if you select it, okay, like this, so click on that button twice, and then if you move this around, you can select different focal points within your frame. I like to use a single point focus because it focuses into one object, but you can select expandable, you can have auto. A lot of people like auto, to tell you the truth, because the camera does the work for you, but I still like this manual focus. So select that point, select it, and now when I press this AF on button here, it will focus into the car. So you can see now that the car is in focus as opposed to the dinosaur behind. Okay, so that's my tip number 3. Those are 3 things that will give you much more sharper images. I'm sure you want really focused images. Like I said, a lot of people like to use the autofocus, and this camera's got 61 autofocus points. So if you select that one, it will select, the camera will do the work for you. So now if I want to take a picture, it will focus into the area that is most prominent. It's focused into the car. How do I check it? Again, if I zoom into the image, move it around, you can clearly see that the car is in focus on this little LCD screen. If I go up, you can see the dinosaur is out of focus. Okay, so another little tip, once you've taken your photograph, what I would suggest you do is again magnify up to see that the image is in focus. So if it's not in focus, you might want to delete it and take another picture. Alright, so those are my 3 tips for you guys to get sharper images on a Canon 5D. Any questions, please do post and I'm happy to respond. Thanks guys, see you later, bye.